What's going on, guys? My name is Kinross. Welcome back to another YouTube video. We're back in the morning, coffee, work, grind. Yeah, we're doing that thing again. Today, guys, we got something that's going to be pretty helpful for you. I'm always excited about my videos. I would never put out a video that I was not happy with and excited with. Today is hopefully going to address some more of your questions and help you guys become better snipers on the auction block. Still, with no solo battles, no weekend league, we have been very much struggling to make coins as no money spent. So you need to know how to snipe coins. That's why it's been the focus of my channel so much so far. As we move into other periods of the year, I'm going to come up with better ways to make coins that doesn't just involve sniping, and I'll break those down as the year goes on. But for right now, the best way to make coins single-handedly is a farm account.
What?
I mean, it's sniping. Scratch that. Don't farm accounts because EA will ban you. But that's none of my business. Guys, today we're gonna learn how to make our own filters. So the last sniping video I put out, which you guys seem to really like, was about determining buying and selling prices. What's your break-even price? What's the market rate for cards? But today I'm gonna break down how you find your own filters and really how you go through that process of creating a filter like I do all the time. And quick plug, I tweet out filters all the time, almost daily on my Twitter. Guys, go follow my Twitter, turn on notifications there so that you know when I put out filters so that they're working and most applicable to you when you're sniping. Also, another quick plug, we've been live streaming on twitch.tv/KennyGames. Link will also be in the description. I recommend you stop by. I can't give you a consistent daily or weekly or regularly scheduled cadence of streams. I'm just not at that point yet. I do really enjoy it when we do stream though, and I say it's mostly on the weekends because I don't really have the time during the week. As you know, I work full time. I record these videos early in the morning as it is, and then I also do some editing, photography, videography on the side. I don't have time to stream 24/7, but on the weekends I do sometimes. We've been hanging out. I've really been enjoying the streams. Been listening to music, doing some solo challenges, working on sniping the auction block. It's really been a great time. I've enjoyed it, so go check out my Twitch. Back to the video though. Let's learn how to make our own filters and snipe for our own cards on our own, so we don't just have to ask me the question of what filter I should be using today. All right, as we turn to the screen, you're gonna see that this is actually not Madden Ultimate Team, and that's right. You are a great detective. Excellent deduction. We are on Mutthead. If you don't know what Mutthead is, it's essentially a site partnered with EA that breaks down the newest cards. It gives you statistics. You can learn about auction prices. You can see what the going rate is, etc. It's a really good companion website. It helps you understand the market. It helps you understand what cards you want to build your team with. I'd really recommend you check it out. Links in the description. Guys, we're going to be using Mutthead to help us build our filters so that we don't have to search in and out inside of Ultimate Team, which you can do. It just takes a little bit longer. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the MUT database, Madden 21 players. As you see, this pulls up all the Madden 21 players. We want to find for whatever quality of cards that we're searching for. So if you don't have very many coins, you want to stick to lower tier cards like 80 to 81s. If you have a lot of coins and you're looking for really big snipes, 88 to 89s, depending on the time of year, you're at the top end of whatever the overalls are. Maybe it's 90, maybe it's 95, whenever you're watching this video. For us, I like to stick in the middle tier. I find I can make a good amount of coins without too much risk in my upfront investment. Right now, I like to go for about 84s to 85s. So what we're gonna do is go to the overall here and go to 84 and then type 85. So now our range of overalls is 84 to 85. Now we also want to sort by the price ascending because we want to see the cheapest cards at the top. And all you got to do is hit filter and it's going to pop up this list for you. And after you scroll past the free cards that you get from solo challenges and such, you'll run into the cards on the market that are going for the cheapest rates. And obviously they're all 84s. 84s are going to go for the cheapest. But we want to find commonalities within these cards that we can use to filter down for. In my opinion, people who are going to post cards for really cheap, what they're going to do is they're going to use the LB or L1 function, and they're going to look up the price of whatever that card is for. Obviously, Chris Harris Jr. is one of the most common 84 overall cards that you can pull in packs. What people are going to do is they're just going to post Chris Harris Jr. for whatever Chris Harris Jr.'s price is. So they'll hit the left bumper or they'll hit L1 on their controller. They'll search for his auction price. They'll find that it's like, oh, it's only like 30,000 coins, or oh, people are putting them up for like 29,000 coins. And they'll want to put them up for the cheapest price possible so that they think he'll sell the fastest. Little do they know that people sorting by just 84 to 85 for training or for sets, etc., what we talked about in my last video, will actually pay much more than that for these cards. And that's where the flippers and the snipers come in. I gotta say, it felt kind of weird to say flippers there. I was a swimmer, so it just started to think about like the paddle. Anyways, so I think we have the best chance of finding really cheap cards when we can see Chris Harris, or when we can see Junior Seau, or when we can see Joey Bosa, Zadarius Smith, Dalvin Cook, and so on and so forth. So how can we find a commonality within these cards? Well, we can look by position, we can look by program, we can look by letters within their name. This is actually how I found the filter that I made that video, how I made 500K in a single day off of sniping cards. This is the method that I use. And so I'm just gonna break down what my process was going through that. So I saw Chris Harris Jr., I saw Dalvin Cook, I saw Amari Cooper, I saw Richie Incognito. I saw all these guys that were core elite program. And then I also saw that they had a C within their name, and that was a commonality. Now, I didn't know for sure that that filter would work. What if we weren't seeing 59 minutes? I would have to keep filtering down and it might not work. But that's one method that you can use here. So really you can look at the programs. If there was a bunch of legends here, like if we're looking for the 83 sniping videos, like I put out a filter the other day on my Twitter about sniping for training and using 83s to do so. And so now I switched over to the 83s, and you're looking, and a lot of these 83s are within the Legends program. And so that can help you find what cards you need to filter down by, or what are your best chances of finding the lowest price card. But if we go back to our 84s, this is our list. You pop it up on another monitor, you take a picture with your phone, whatever it is. Mutthead also has a mobile site that'll work for you. Now you go back into the game and you start testing out filters with the commonalities from these cards that you found for the cheapest rate within that quality. So guys, now we're back in Ultimate Team. You do what I told you to do in my last video. If you haven't seen that, it's kind of a part 1 to this. Make sure you go watch it. It's really important. It's gonna tell you how to find the market rate for cards and what you should sell them at. So once you do that, you're looking for your 85s. Now I saw that the letter C I thought worked well as a combination there. So I'm gonna type in C, and then I'm gonna also type in Core Elite. I'm gonna sort by newest here, and you can see I'm getting 59 minutes on the card. I'm gonna get a lot of the cheapest cards here because I already checked from that Mutthead filter. And so this will be a working filter. 59 minutes on the top. You wanna look for 59 minutes across the board if you can, across the top row. That means it's a really active filter. Sometimes, like right now, it's an odd time of the day, meaning it's early in the AM, late in the night, where not a lot of people are on pulling packs and posting cards. You can run into some trouble there, but seeing the 59 minutes, that means this is a working filter that's good for us. Now let's look and see if we can find some other commonalities within the card to get a wide range of filters that we can look at. So just as another example to show you that this works, we're gonna do one other different group of overall tiers, and we're just gonna go through the process that we just talked about really slowly. So if I go to 82s to 83s, can't type today, 82s to 83s, prices by ascending. Let's take a look at the 82 overalls. Now again, you got to get past the free cards here. We got a couple cards here. Some superstar MVPs appear to be some of the cheapest cards. So that's something that we'll want to notate down, and that's just right there. I see some M's as a commonality. We also got Marshawn Lattimore. Let's see if there are other superstar MVPs in the top. There are. You got Jonathan Allen, James Bradbury. These are all relatively the same price too, within a couple thousand coins. Again, more M's in these names, which is really good. So let's try that filter. Let's try Superstar MVP with an M filter. Okay, so we've loaded up back into Ultimate Team. I've loaded in the filter that we talked about. We have an M on the letter, the quality, and then we have the Superstar MVPs. We know we're gonna be seeing some of the lowest price cards on the auction block. We've already done what my other video talked about and got the market rate for 82s to 83s, and wha-bam, we got 59 minutes. Looks like we got a pretty active filter here. We're seeing the newest cards, and all you gotta do now to refresh is just go to any unused filter value, like cap value for an example, and hit A and then A again, and it'll refresh the cards, and you just do this until you find your snipes. You purchase them, you put them back up, and you're good to go, guys. And that is it. That is how you create a filter. That is your best chance at finding the cheapest cards the most often. You don't have to go for the biggest snipes all the time. Kind of the higher tier you get up, the less I would say this will work. So it'll work more with the lower tier to mid tier of cards, whatever point that is throughout the year. So right now, that's like anywhere from 80s to like 86s, 87s will work, and then 88 to 89s, 90s, etc. At least for right now in the year in September. It's kind of just a different ball game, which I can cover that in a video if you're interested. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving a like rating. Not only does it help me out, but it also lets me know that you guys like videos just like this one, so that I can continue to keep pumping out more sniping videos, tutorials, etc. I want to put out what you guys are interested in watching, and videos with a lot of likes are kind of the best indicator for me doing that. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy videos just like this one. Guys, I put out daily Madden videos. We've been crushing it lately. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate all your comments, all your likes, all your tweets, everything. I really like interacting with you, especially like on stream and everything. It's been great. So I just want to say thank you for that. But finally, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, thanks for stopping by.